Hey guys, welcome back. This is just going to be a quick SunnySide patch notes update for patch number 5. So if you don't care about that, go ahead and skip this one. But for those of you that do, let's get into it. So it's time for another SunnySide patch. Like I said, patch 5. We'd like to start by highlighting some bug fixes we've implemented this week. Firstly, thank you to all of you who sent over your save files for investigation into a separate issue that was causing long load times. We've made excellent progress on this issue and we're happy to call it resolved, eliminating any known issues from the main menu or when sleeping. So this is an issue I had for a little bit, but they fixed it pretty fast in the beta version of the game. Now it's officially fixed and resolved in the official patch, which is really nice to see. Another important issue fixes the visibility of save files from the main menu. Based on your reports, we've discovered that under certain conditions, not all save files were visible. Specifically, if you had a save in slot 1 and started a new game in slot 2 or 3, the game would sometimes incorrectly register the new slot. While this didn't immediately impact gameplay, it occasionally caused some save files to disappear from the load screen. This issue has been resolved for all new players, and for those who haven't encountered it yet, we also wanted to fix for our current players that are experiencing this problem. To address this, the game now displays all saves with incorrect indexing underneath the 5 base save slots. This change also makes it easier to share save files, and newly added save files will always appear below the 5 slots. If you plan to modify the save folder, please ensure that the game is open at the main menu to prevent the Steam cloud from overriding your changes. If you've previously participated in the alpha version of SunnySide or one of the playtest sessions for 2023, you might see some old saves pop up again. Please delete these saves using the delete button, as loading them can cause unexpected behavior. Farm animals and pets. Animals should have an easier time accessing food and water stations. Reduced small animal water usage. Baby Swiss cows should now have the correct model and product and no longer turn into Jersey cows when growing. Horses can now only be added to horse bed when purchasing. Subsequently, no other animals can be added to the horse bed other than horses. Receiving the objective purchase a horse from the Riverside Ranch now gives you the blueprint for a horse bed automatically. If you already have the objective, please simply buy it from Higashi Woodworks. If you have problems completing the objective purchase a horse, ensure that you're adding the horse to a horse bed after this update. Okay, progress and skill tree. The skill Glinting Eye should now work properly. The skill Botanist now appears a lot more smoothly and is less visibly intrusive. Fixed empty requirements on a number of skills, and fixed the duplicate skill Friendly 3 and switched it to the correct Friendly 2. Shops and vendors. Seasonal clothing shops and Debonair should now sell the correct list of items. So that is good to see. Phone and UI. You can now back out of a Fuda purchasing menu using the controller, so we shouldn't have that issue anymore. The Amari purchasing window should no longer get stuck. Minimap now works properly when you're on vehicles, and you can see the estimated value of stack items in certain inventories like storage boxes and player inventory. They also added a tidy up button to the storage in the game. This is the first step in our inventory management quality of life features we're working on. This button will remove empty space in storage and put items close to each other. As inventory management in general is a hefty task, it will take us a bit longer to implement all these features that we have planned, but we wanted to add this small feature for this update. So that's good. They're working on making inventory quicker and easier to manage, so that's good to see. A quick update with the caves. Ores should work a lot more reliably with the tungsten arms skill. Fishing in the ice cave is now fixed. This was happening due to the rainbow trout and the smelt missing their inventory item references. As a result, the 2 types of fish are now also acquirable. Alright, and for the social system, Hanako and Blake duplicate removed from the winter decorations map. This one's going to be a spoiler, so I'm not going to read that one. The fishing competition is a lot more fair. Kyle should now be present during the fishing competition during the town birthday and after the competition has started. To submit your fish to the competition, just talk to him at the fishing competition site. Fixed incorrect string of dialogue for Mayumi. When you invited her to a hangout and she suggests a location, it would instance display Miyumi SMG. Build mode. When depositing items into a placed blueprint, the game will now automatically grab relevant items from your cache as well as your inventory. When placing down a blueprint, the requirement window now displays the amount in the cache as well as your inventory. Ooh, that's a really nice change. The rotation degrees will now stay consistent when selecting different building items and no longer reset when selecting a new blueprint to place. You can now select and move animal sleeping spots that are placed on a ledge or hovering in the air fire with ease. Okay, and then some farming and cooking updates. The greenhouse should now all work properly in preserving crops. Honeysuckle's leaves should no longer disappear during the winter. Pickled fiddlehead fern recipe is fixed. Pickled carrot recipe is also fixed. Cory is now an annual that dies in the winter. Rice cooking tag added to short grain and long grain rice. Malted rice recipe should also work now. Apple pie, chicory tea, chocolate chip cookie dough, peanut butter cookie dough, and baka recipes are fixed. Sesame oil and sunflower oil recipes are fixed at the canning machine. Walnuts can now be harvested properly. All nut icons now use the correct version without the bowl. And then just some general bug fixes and world improvements. They fixed a duplication bug with the cedar trees in the world. They fixed a rotation problem that caused farm trees to start leaning over the longer the player played. And all farm trees should now be upright. I never had that problem, weird. And removed wreaths from Naka during the winter. And that's really it for this one, guys. The developer tip of the week is, did you know that sitting at a Zen spot or any location using the wheel replenishes your energy in a pinch? Okay, I actually did not realize that sitting down does replenish your energy. That is great. Thought it was just more of a cosmetic thing, but it actually does replenish your energy, so that is awesome. All right, so that is really it for patch 5, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update on that if you're interested. I am planning on releasing some more SunnySide content here very soon, and also a video on more really cool demos of upcoming games that are releasing soon. I know the patch notes are not the most exciting thing, but hey, I figured some of you might find it useful, so I'm going to continue to post these. But yeah, thanks so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. The next video should be a lot more fun. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.